Have you ever wondered how many years you really have left? Not the number your doctor gives you based on statistics, but your actual remaining time. Mary was 72 when she first noticed something was off. Despite what her medical charts said, she felt different, stronger, more energetic than her friends the same age. Meanwhile, her brother Thomas, just 2 years older, seemed to be aging much faster despite having similar medical profiles. The truth is, after 65, your body starts giving you subtle signals about your real longevity, signals that most doctors miss completely during routine checkups. These aren't just random symptoms. They're powerful indicators backed by decades of research that can reveal whether you have 5 years ahead of you or 25. Today, we're diving into 8 hidden signs that reveal how long you'll truly live after 65. These aren't just medical facts. They're life-changing insights that could completely transform your retirement plans, your financial decisions, and most importantly, how you spend each precious day from now on. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which signs to look for in yourself and, more importantly, what simple adjustments you can make to potentially add years, even decades, to your life. Stay with me until sign number 8, because that final indicator is something 90% of seniors unknowingly ignore, and it could be quietly shortening your life without you realizing it. Don't miss the final insight. It's one that most people overlook, yet it holds incredible power in predicting what lies ahead. These markers could completely reshape how you see your future and add valuable years to your life. If this has sparked your interest, show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this video with those you care about. Together, let's make informed choices for a healthier, longer life. Now let's start with the first hidden sign that reveals your true longevity. Sign number 1, your walking speed. Did you know that the way you walk could reveal more about your lifespan than your medical records? It sounds unlikely, but research has consistently shown that walking speed is one of the strongest predictors of longevity in people over 65. Think about Margaret and Robert, both 73 years old. Margaret walks at a steady pace, crosses the street confidently, and doesn't slow down significantly when climbing stairs. Her movements are fluid and purposeful. Robert, on the other hand, has noticeably slowed down over the past few years. He takes careful, hesitant steps, needs to pause frequently, and often feels unsteady on his feet. What's happening here isn't just about mobility. Your walking speed reflects the overall health of multiple systems in your body: your muscles, heart, lungs, nervous system, and even brain function. When researchers track seniors over time, they consistently find that those who maintain a faster walking pace live significantly longer than those who slow down dramatically. The good news? You can improve your walking speed at any age. Here's what you can do. First, make walking a daily habit, even if it's just for 10-15 minutes to start. Consistency matters more than duration. Second, focus on posture. Stand tall, look forward, and swing your arms naturally as you walk. Third, gradually increase your pace. You don't need to race, but pushing yourself slightly beyond your comfort zone helps build strength and endurance. For those with mobility issues, don't worry. Start where you are. Even walking with assistance counts. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And if you're already a regular walker, try adding intervals of slightly faster walking into your routine. This pace training can significantly improve your cardiovascular health. Remember, your walking speed isn't just about how quickly you move from point A to point B. It's a window into how efficiently your entire body is functioning. Pay attention to it, work on improving it, and you might just add years to your life. If you're finding value in these insights so far, please comment "Bur1" below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Your support helps us continue creating content that matters to you. Now, let's move on to the second hidden sign that reveals your true longevity. Sign number 2, your grip strength. It might surprise you to learn that how strongly you can squeeze someone's hand or grip an object is one of the most powerful predictors of how long you'll live. This isn't just about having a firm handshake. Your grip strength directly reflects your overall muscle health, nervous system function, and even cardiovascular fitness. Consider Thomas and William, both 68 years old. Thomas can still open stubborn jars, carry heavy grocery bags, and grip tools firmly when working on projects around the house. William, meanwhile, increasingly asks for help with these same tasks. He's noticed that holding onto railings, opening containers, and even turning doorknobs has become more challenging. Scientists have discovered that declining grip strength often precedes other signs of aging by years. When your grip weakens significantly, it's not just your hands. It signals that muscle loss is occurring throughout your body in a condition called sarcopenia. This muscle loss affects everything from your metabolism to your ability to recover from illness. In fact, studies show that grip strength is a better predictor of mortality risk than blood pressure, which doctors routinely check at every visit. Yet grip strength rarely gets measured. The good news is that you can improve your grip strength at any age. Here's how. First, incorporate simple hand exercises into your daily routine. Squeezing a stress ball, using hand grippers, or even kneading dough can help. Second, focus on overall strength training, not just hand exercises. When you strengthen your larger muscle groups through activities like carrying groceries, gardening, or formal strength training, your grip naturally improves too. Third, pay attention to protein intake. After 65, your body needs more protein to maintain muscle, so ensure you're getting enough with every meal. For those already experiencing weakness, don't get discouraged. Start where you are, with very light resistance, and build gradually. Even small improvements in grip strength correlate with increased longevity. Think of your grip strength as the canary in the coal mine for your overall health. By monitoring and improving it, you're not just strengthening your hands, you're potentially extending your life. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please comment Horn 2 below. Now let's continue to our third sign. Sign number 3, your sleep quality. The way you sleep might be silently revealing how many years you have left. It's not just about how many hours you spend in bed, but the quality of those hours and how restored you feel when you wake up. Meet Helen and Dorothy, both 70 years old. Helen generally sleeps through the night, waking perhaps once briefly before returning to sleep. She feels refreshed in the morning and has enough energy for her daily activities. Dorothy, however, tosses and turns for hours, wakes frequently throughout the night, and often feels exhausted even after seemingly sufficient hours in bed. What's happening here matters deeply for longevity. During quality sleep, your body repairs tissues, consolidates memories, and clears waste products from the brain, including harmful proteins linked to cognitive decline. Poor sleep disrupts these essential processes and accelerates aging at the cellular level. Research has consistently shown that seniors with chronic sleep issues have significantly higher rates of heart disease, diabetes, cognitive decline, and overall mortality. Yet many people dismiss sleep problems as an inevitable part of aging. They're not. Here's what you can do to improve your sleep quality and potentially extend your life. First, create a consistent sleep routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Your body craves this regularity. Second, make your bedroom a sleep sanctuary. Keep it cool, around 65 degrees is ideal, dark, and quiet. Consider blackout curtains if outside light is an issue. Third, be mindful of what you consume. Avoid caffeine after noon. Limit alcohol, which might help you fall asleep but disrupts deeper sleep stages, and finish eating at least 3 hours before bedtime. For those struggling with more serious sleep issues like sleep apnea, often indicated by loud snoring, gasping, or pauses in breathing, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Treating these conditions can dramatically improve not just sleep quality but overall health and longevity. Remember, quality sleep isn't a luxury. It's a biological necessity that becomes even more crucial as we age. By prioritizing it, you're making a direct investment in your longevity. If you're finding these insights helpful, please comment $3 below and share this video with someone who might benefit from this information. Now let's move on to our fourth sign. Sign number 4, your social connections. Did you know that your social life might predict your lifespan more accurately than your cholesterol levels or blood pressure? It sounds incredible, but decades of research have confirmed that the strength and quality of your social connections are powerful indicators of how long you'll live. Consider Robert and James, both 75-year-old widowers. Robert makes a point to meet friends for coffee weekly, participates in a book club, volunteers at the local library, and speaks regularly with his children and grandchildren. James, following his wife's passing, gradually withdrew from social activities. He rarely leaves his home except for necessities and goes days without meaningful conversation. The difference in their social connections could add years to Robert's life while subtly shortening James's. Here's why. Social isolation creates a stress response in your body that increases inflammation, raises blood pressure, and weakens immune function. In contrast, regular positive social interactions release hormones that reduce stress, improve mood, and even boost cognitive function. Studies consistently show that people with strong social networks have a 50% reduced risk of mortality compared to those who are isolated. That's a stronger effect than quitting smoking or exercising regularly. Here's what you can do to strengthen your social connections. First, prioritize quality over quantity. Having just a few deep, meaningful relationships provides more longevity benefits than many superficial ones. Focus on nurturing connections that bring you joy and support. Second, schedule regular social activities. Put them on your calendar and treat them as important appointments, not optional extras. Third, consider volunteering. It provides built-in social interaction while giving you purpose, another factor strongly linked to longevity. For those who find traditional socializing challenging, start small. Join a class focused on an activity you enjoy, where conversation happens naturally alongside the activity. Or use technology to stay connected through video calls with family and friends. Remember, it's never too late to build new connections. Even people who have been isolated for years can see health benefits from increasing their social engagement. Your relationships aren't just enriching your life, they're literally extending it. If you're finding value in these insights, please comment Draw 4 below. I appreciate you staying with me through these important signs. Now let's continue to our fifth indicator. Sign number 5, your response to stress. How you handle life's challenges might be quietly revealing your true longevity potential. It's not about avoiding stress completely. That's impossible. It's about how your mind and body respond when stressful situations inevitably arise. Meet Elizabeth and Catherine, both 72 years old. When facing challenges like health scares, family conflicts, or financial worries, Elizabeth tends to maintain perspective. She acknowledges difficult emotions, seeks support when needed, and focuses on solutions rather than dwelling in worry. Catherine, however, gets overwhelmed easily. Stress consumes her thoughts, disrupts her sleep, and often leads to physical symptoms like headaches and digestive issues. This difference in stress response has profound implications for longevity. When you experience chronic stress, your body produces higher levels of cortisol and other stress hormones that, over time, damage virtually every system in your body. These hormones increase inflammation, weaken your immune system, raise blood pressure, and even accelerate cellular aging. Research has shown that people who handle stress effectively live significantly longer and experience fewer age-related diseases than those who don't. Your stress response might be an even better predictor of longevity than many traditional medical markers. Here's what you can do to improve your stress resilience. First, practice mindfulness or meditation. Even 5-10 minutes daily can train your brain to respond to stress more calmly. Second, reframe how you think about stressful events. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Or, what can I learn from this situation? This perspective shift helps reduce the physiological stress response. Third, prioritize activities that naturally lower stress. Whether it's walking in nature, playing with pets, listening to music, or engaging in creative pursuits. For those who find stress particularly overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek professional support. Working with a therapist can provide personalized strategies for building resilience. Remember, it's not about eliminating stress from your life. That's impossible. It's about changing how you respond to it. By developing more effective stress management skills, you're not just improving your daily quality of life, you're potentially adding years to it. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please comment *5 below. Your engagement helps us create more content like this. Now let's move on to our sixth sign. Sign number 6, your sense of purpose. Having a reason to get out of bed each morning might be one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. Research has consistently shown that people who maintain a strong sense of purpose as they age tend to live significantly longer than those who don't, regardless of their physical health status. Consider Michael and David, both 69 years old and recently retired. Michael quickly established new routines after retirement, including mentoring young entrepreneurs, taking classes in subjects he's always been curious about, and helping care for his grandchildren 2 days a week. David struggled to find direction after leaving his job. His days lack structure, and he often feels adrift, wondering what the point of it all is now that his career has ended. What's happening here isn't just psychological, it's biological. Having purpose triggers positive neurochemical and hormonal responses that strengthen your immune system, reduce inflammation, and even slow cellular aging. Without purpose, your body's systems gradually lose their resilience and efficiency. Studies from blue zones, regions where people routinely live into their 90s and 100s, consistently find that a strong sense of purpose, what the Okinawans call ikigai, is a key factor in exceptional longevity. In fact, researchers have found that people with high purpose scores have a 23% lower risk of death from all causes compared to those with low purpose. Here's what you can do to develop or strengthen your sense of purpose. First, reflect on what brings you genuine satisfaction. What activities make you lose track of time? What values are most important to you? Second, look for ways to contribute your unique skills and knowledge. Mentoring, volunteering, or sharing your expertise can provide meaningful engagement. Third, stay curious and continue learning. Taking classes, developing new skills, or exploring new interests helps maintain cognitive function while adding meaning to your days. For those struggling to find purpose, start small. Purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It can be as simple as being the person who remembers everyone's birthday, maintaining a beautiful garden that others enjoy, or supporting a friend through a difficult time. Remember, your sense of purpose is deeply personal. What matters is that it gives your life meaning and direction. By nurturing this essential aspect of well-being, you're not just adding life to your years, you're adding years to your life. If you're finding these insights valuable, please comment *6 below. I appreciate you staying with me as we explore these important indicators. Now, let's continue to our seventh sign. Sign number 7, your digestive health. The health of your digestive system might be silently revealing your true longevity potential. While it's rarely discussed in conventional longevity conversations, emerging research shows that gut health is a powerful predictor of how well and how long you'll live after 65. Meet Barbara and Patricia, both 73 years old. Barbara enjoys regular, comfortable digestion, rarely experiences bloating or discomfort after meals, and maintains stable energy levels throughout the day. Patricia frequently deals with constipation, acid reflux, and uncomfortable bloating. She notices her energy dropping significantly after eating certain foods. What's happening here goes far beyond comfort. Your digestive tract houses over 70% of your immune system and contains trillions of bacteria that influence everything from inflammation levels to brain health. Poor gut function means your body struggles to absorb essential nutrients, fight off pathogens, and regulate inflammation, all crucial factors in longevity. Research increasingly shows that the health and diversity of your gut microbiome, the collection of bacteria in your digestive tract, correlates strongly with longevity and resistance to age-related diseases. People who live into their 90s and beyond tend to have remarkably diverse and resilient gut bacteria compared to their peers. Here's what you can do to improve your digestive health. First, increase fiber-rich foods gradually. Vegetables, fruits, beans, and whole grains feed beneficial gut bacteria. Aim for variety, as different fibers nourish different beneficial bacteria. Second, incorporate fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, or kimchi, which contain probiotics that support healthy gut function. Third, stay hydrated. Water is essential for maintaining the mucous membrane that protects your digestive tract and for preventing constipation. For those experiencing persistent digestive issues, consider keeping a food journal to identify triggers, and don't hesitate to discuss symptoms with a healthcare provider. Issues that seem merely uncomfortable could be signaling more significant health concerns that affect longevity. Remember, your digestive system does far more than process food. It's a foundation of your overall health and longevity. By nurturing it properly, you're supporting virtually every system in your body and potentially adding years to your life. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please comment box 7 below. We're now approaching our final and perhaps most overlooked sign. Stay with me for this crucial information. Sign number 8. Your resilience and adaptability. Perhaps the most powerful yet overlooked predictor of longevity is your ability to adapt to life's changes and bounce back from setbacks. This mental and emotional resilience becomes increasingly important after 65, when life often brings significant transitions and challenges. Consider Margaret and Eleanor, both 78 years old. Both have experienced serious health challenges and the loss of loved ones. Margaret approached these difficulties with an attitude of, "This is hard, but I'll find a way through it." She adjusted her expectations, discovered new ways of doing things she enjoyed, and maintained connections even when circumstances changed. Eleanor, facing similar challenges, often found herself saying, "Things will never be the same again." She struggled to adapt to limitations and gradually withdrew from activities and relationships. What's happening here isn't just about attitude, it's about neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new connections, and your stress response system's efficiency. Adaptable people experience shorter and less intense stress responses when facing challenges, which means less wear and tear on their bodies over time. Studies show that seniors with high resilience scores experience slower cognitive decline, fewer health complications after illness or injury, and even longer telomeres, the protective caps on DNA that indicate cellular aging. In fact, research suggests that high resilience can add 5 to 8 years to your lifespan regardless of other health factors. Here's what you can do to build resilience. First, practice flexible thinking. When facing obstacles, ask yourself, "What's another way I could approach this?" Or, "What opportunity might exist in this challenge?" Second, cultivate self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a good friend facing difficult times. This reduces harmful stress responses and helps you recover more quickly. Third, focus on what you can control. Energy spent worrying about unchangeable circumstances depletes resources you could use for effective adaptation. For those who find resilience challenging, start by noticing negative thought patterns. Often just recognizing thoughts like, "I can't handle this," or "things will never get better," is the first step to challenging them. Replace these thoughts with more adaptive ones like, "I've gotten through difficult times before," or "I can find a way to manage this situation." Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding difficult emotions or pretending everything is fine. It's about experiencing challenges fully while maintaining the confidence that you will adapt and continue finding meaning and joy in life. This capacity doesn't just improve your daily experience, it literally extends your lifespan. If you're finding these insights valuable, please comment or rate below. I'm grateful you've stayed with me through these important signs. We've explored 8 hidden signs that reveal your true longevity potential after 65. Your walking speed, grip strength, sleep quality, social connections, stress response, sense of purpose, digestive health, and resilience. These indicators aren't just random traits. They're powerful reflections of how well your body and mind are aging at the fundamental level. The most encouraging aspect of these signs is that they're largely within your control. Unlike your genetics or past health history, these are areas where small, consistent changes can yield significant results. You can improve your walking speed, strengthen your grip, enhance your sleep quality, build stronger relationships, develop better stress responses, find deeper purpose, support your digestive health, and increase your resilience. Starting today, I invite you to reflect. Which of these signs resonated most with you? Where do you see room for improvement in your own life? Remember, the goal isn't perfection in all 8 areas, it's progress. Even small improvements can add years to your life and significantly enhance the quality of those years. Perhaps the most powerful insight from longevity research is that it's never too late to make meaningful changes. Your body has a remarkable capacity to heal and strengthen at any age when given the right support. The choices you make today, how much you move, what you eat, how you handle stress, the connections you nurture, these daily decisions are actively shaping your longevity. You have more control over how long and how well you'll live than most people realize. By paying attention to these 8 hidden signs and making gradual improvements in the areas that need attention, you're not just passively hoping for more years, you're actively creating them. Thank you for joining me today for this important conversation. If you found value in this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who might benefit from this information. Your support helps us continue creating content that makes a difference in people's lives. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these signs surprised you the most? What changes do you plan to make based on what you've learned? Your experiences and insights might inspire others on their own longevity journey. Until next time, remember that every small positive choice you make today is building your healthier tomorrow. Take care, and I'll see you in our next video.